What is the scenario for India-Australia business? I mean, your zone, which is Eastern India and Australia.
So I think if you want to look at looking at that from a bigger picture, rather than just focusing purely on coronavirus, I think that it's a very good prospect. The India relationship, Australia relationship is really at a peak in many ways. Our trade has been growing at 15% a year for the last 5 years. India is now Australia's 5th largest trading partner. India is our fastest growing tourism market, with around 400,000 Indian tourists visiting Australia last year.
Every year.
And that's growing. That's last year. I mean, on projections, it was projected to grow. Of course, the latest coronavirus will have an impact on those numbers, I expect. But so the relationship is going very strongly, and this is one of the reasons why we set up a post here in Kolkata, because Australia has had a mission in Delhi, of course, since independence. We have consulates in Mumbai and Chennai, but we hadn't had anything in the east and northeast of India for 40 years now, and so we felt that because of the importance of India to Australia, it was time to set up a consulate here. This also reflected a study that Australia did a couple of years ago. It was an independent study commissioned by the government, done by a former very senior diplomat, and it found that there was no market more important economically to Australia in the next 15 years than India. So that's and as part of that finding, it gave a strategy for how we in Australia need to approach the Indian market. And that strategy is based around 10 key states and 10 key sectors. And so we are now encouraging Australian companies, when they look to India, to think about India as not just one big massive country of 1.3 million people, but also as a group of states that often have very different characteristics to each other, different languages, different ways of operating.
আরো খবরের আপডেট পেতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটি আর বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করুন নোটিফিকেশনস পেতে।